What's up, Mikey Maniacs? I'm Mikey Wrestling with another AEW Fight Forever video. Today I'm going to be going over the reveal of Owen Hart, more roster confirmations, available arenas, and new details about Road to Elite. First, starting off with the reveal of the wrestler I'm most excited for, and that is none other than the Nugget himself, Owen Hart. As you can see, and for obvious reasons, Owen Hart is not wearing his WWF attire, but is wearing an attire from his earlier days, like when he was wrestling in New Japan. I think Owen's model looks real good in this game. Certainly looks a lot better than his last appearance in the wrestling game, which was Showdown Legends of Wrestling and WWF Attitude before that. What do you guys think of Owen's model in the game? And are you excited to play as the King of Hearts? Sticking with reveals, we got more roster confirmation thanks to Dank Ops. We got to see Tay Conti, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Christian Cage. I really hope we get a retro Christian Cage in the shop, like when he teamed up with Edge as the Suicide Blondes. Thanks to IGN's preview video, we also got confirmations of Rey Fenix, Pac, and Andrade. Thanks to Macho T's video, we got to see all the available arenas in AEW Fight Forever, which are AEW Dynamite, AEW Dark, All Out, Full Gear, Revolution, Double or Nothing, and AEW Rampage. We will be able to select 7 arenas to fight in, which is not a lot when compared to the 2K series. However, how many arenas are you going to use? I personally use like 3 or 4 arenas tops. I really hope we see DLC arenas in the future, as I would love a Beats Break arena and the updated AEW Dynamite arena to be added. What arenas would you guys like to see them at in the future? Now, getting over to some details on Road to Elite, which is the season mode of AEW Fight Forever. In this mode, you're able to pick any superstar on the roster or a custom superstar you create, and go through a certain amount of weeks of being an AEW superstar with different storylines depending on if you win or lose your matches. According to IGN's preview, this mode is very much the spiritual successor to WWF No Mercy's career mode. Once you have selected your wrestler, you are given the option to select the difficulty, your diet, which will change the food available to you throughout Road to the Elite, but will not affect any game stats, live video subtitles, and play hints. In Road to Elite, you will have 4 turns between each match. During these 4 turns, you can either work out, dine, go out, or just go straight to your match. When selecting workout, you can select between light, standard, and intense workouts, which will gain you skill points. With how workouts work in Road to Elite, a cutscene will play of your character working out with a chance for it to be successful or fail. I think this is a huge miss. Why do I not have control over my workouts? If my character is to fail, I would prefer me to fail based on my lack of skill and not due to a random RNG cutscene. How they did not include or even think of a workout minigame like GTA San Andreas is beyond me. Maybe it came down to a lack of time or resources. While you're working out, you do have a chance to injure yourself if you work out too much without replenishing your energy. I'm pretty curious on what happens if your character does get injured. Does it skip a bunch of weeks, or do you just wrestle injured and start your matches in a weaker state? I think I'm going to need to injure my character just so I can find out what happens. Sticking with missed opportunities, when selecting dining, another cutscene will play of your character eating food that is specific to the city you are in. Again, no minigame is included, and it's a damn shame we don't have an eating minigame. What I'm baffled at is why even include dining in the wrestling game. I don't care what my character eats unless it's a laxative and my character shits his pants in the middle of the ring. I do understand that this will gain your wrestler's energy back. I just think there could have been a better way to execute these options and incorporate minigames. Selecting going out, you can sightsee to gain momentum, hold a press conference to gain momentum and energy, or play a minigame and gain skill points and cash. Completing your matches will reward you with skill points and cash, and you will also obtain greater rewards if you play this mode on a higher difficulty, which is definitely nice to see. We also got to see the map, which will show your character flying to different cities throughout your journey in Road to Elite. This is most likely used while the game loads up more assets in the background for the next event. We also got to see how your character's stats are broken up in Road to the Elite, starting with stat skills, which will allow you to beef up your characters overall, along with upgrading your finisher and signature slots to a max of 5. We also got to see your character action skills, which will allow you to catch your opponent in mid-air, perform a kip up, pull off springboard moves, or dive off the guardrails, which is so freaking awesome to see this is included as a skill in this game. One cool thing about these skills is not everyone will be able to unlock every single skill, such as if you play as Paul Wright, you will not be able to unlock the springboard or guardrail dives. I guess no shooting star presses for the big show for me. Finishing off the skills, we got our look at passive skills, which will be the skills that give us buffs throughout your matches, such as first attack buff, which will give you a brief boost in momentum gains should you be the first to land a hit, or chain wrestling, which will give you a brief boost boost in momentum gains when you initiate chain wrestling. Road to the Elite will also include records for your wrestler and throughout all your playthroughs of Road to Elite. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit too excited when I saw this. As I've said many times before, I'm a huge records and stat guy. Your wrestler's stats will show career progress, total skill points, total career money, best match score, average match score, championships, win-loss records, and a ticker of how many times you won at different events or how many times you are successful at working out. For Road to the Elite records, it's pretty much identical to your wrestler records, just with the addition of career ranks earned and how many times you won each championship. This is a whole lot of info we got for Road to the Elite. Some things I enjoyed, like getting more rewards for playing on higher difficulties, and the records, and things that I did not like. Pretty much everything you do in your 4 turns before your match. Let me know how you guys feel after seeing all this info for Road to the Elite, and let's see if we can get this video 2 likes for having your wrestler shit their pants in the ring. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, see you later guys.